Okay, so you're happy with that bit?
Yeah.
Happy with that bit for a second? Right, so the next thing, obviously as we were talking about water to start with, is get water into your system, into the, obviously to the taps. So before we switch water pump on, make sure taps are off.
Yes.
Yeah, and in the correct position. You can see where that can go, obviously.
Yes.
End up with Niagara Falls if you're not careful.
I do,
So,
yeah.
same with your bathroom. Make sure they're all shut, and you obviously drain for your boiler. Then you can switch water pump on. Okay, so lights on there. Then it's just a matter of obviously there's a bit of air still in it.
Yeah.
Obviously it doesn't help when I pull the pipe out outside. So you can hear the pump running now. Obviously to start with, obviously it'll be spluttering away. Like that. So once you've got a, normally I'll wait until it's got a full stream and then turn it across to the hot side. Obviously again, explosion of air.
I know, I mean that's the same system with the camper van, so I'm used to that.
That's it, yeah. So you just have to be careful, you end up with water all over them. So just get rid of the air. Okay, so once you've got a solid stream like that, that means your hot water tank's full. Okay, hopefully we should have a bit of hot water. So you can see the steam coming off it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do the same with each tap, make sure you get the air out of the system, otherwise the pump will continue to run longer than it should do. Okay?
Yes.
Happy with that?
Yes.
How to get your water in?
I'm happy with that, because that's...
Yeah, it's going to be similar, yeah. All that kind of systems are all the same, as in you've got to get the air out of the system. Okay, so to heat the water, so as we looked on a consumer unit before, there's that water heater button, which is there. So that is running water heat on electric. You can also run it on gas, or you can run it on both. Is it a similar Truma system than you had on your camper van?
Probably,
oh yeah, so obviously this is the really important one to switch off when you're finished and going home, because if you do drain that boiler and then that's been left on, even though you may have unplugged your 240, when you get to your next site and as soon as you plug 240 in and that's switched on and that's empty, it's like boiling a kettle with no water in. So I always make sure before I leave, make sure you switch that off. Okay, because that if anything you're going to damage is going to be that boiler. It will reset, or it can reset. I don't say it will reset. It can reset. Obviously, being a second-hand van, there's likely you don't know how many times that's already been done. So the next time, maybe the last time. But if it has been left switched on and you haven't got any water on, obviously it's not going to be working. So the best thing to do is just switch it off, unplug 240 for a few seconds, plug it back in, make sure you got water in it, then switch it on. It may reset itself. If it doesn't, then it might be kaput.
Yes.
Okay.
It happened.
Yeah.
In my camper van when.
Yeah.
Not me. Somebody who was using it put the lid down on the sink, knocking the tap open.
Right. Bottom drain.
Hot. Left it. Yeah. Went away. Left it.
Oh no.
Emptied it. Oh. Trying to get hot water out.
Yeah. Oh, so actually empty the tank over it.
Yeah, and with the heater on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, so that's it then. Yeah, it's obviously you realise what you can do.
Not good for it.
No. So that's heating on electric. This is heating on gas over here.
Yeah.
So you've got two controls there. Okay, ultra heat. You remember that's heating. Yeah. That's heating your room. Ultra store, that's storing your water.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your gas for your water heating. So to operate that, turn the outer ring. You hear that click then. Obviously the boiler's attempting to light. Wait for a few seconds. If it continues on green, that means it's okay, it's lit. If it goes to red, or red light comes on, then that means it's failed. Okay? Reasons why it may have failed: 1, you've left the cover on. 2, you may not turn your gas on. 3, you haven't got any gas. Or 4, it can have air in the system. Most people tend to use electric. If they're connected to on site, they will use electric. Over a period of time, that can allow air to get into the gas system.
Oh, right, yeah.
So if it goes to red, and you suspect that, so if you checked all the other things, they're okay, switch it off, give it a few seconds, obviously check them things, switch it back on again, it may fail again, so again switch it off. So what it's doing each time you do that is trying to purge the air out of the system and to get to the gas. Okay? And that's obviously staying on green, so that's okay. Okay, the difference between gas and electric: on the gas you have got a variable temperature that you can control with the thermostat. On the electric, it's thermostat controlled to just to 70, so you can't change the temperature.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy with that bit?
Right.
Yeah. Heater.
Heater.
So you got space heater button, which is on your consumer unit again. Yeah. So that will connect power to that. You should see. You can just see a green light in there.
Yeah.
If that is switched off, there'll be no green light there. You'll be not heating anything inside there. Okay. So as long as that green light's on, you'll be heating an element in your fire. You've got the options of 500,000 or 2,000 watts. And then you've also got a thermostat control in the centre.
And what power is that running off? Is that?
That's electric.
It's a,
Yeah, if you see there, it says 230 volts, or should do.
yeah.
So that is running off electric. Okay, it does confuse things because you've got one that on gas that looks very similar to that. That's got a green light. That's got a green light. It does confuse people, but that is electric. So it's like, if you imagine like a 3-bar fire in there, 500,000, 2,000. Okay.
Right.
Happy?
Is that the only power it runs?
No,
off?
it can also run off gas.
I was going to say.
Okay, so the gas side of it is this one here.
Oh, so that's, you turn that off there and put this on here.
So the gas is this control here. If I turn
Yeah.
it to there, you hear the clicking?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you turn it to there, what you need to do is press that and hold it down to release the gas. And you should see down there, you just see it go pop there. If you see down that window, you should be able to see a flame down there. Okay?
Right. I won't.
If it fails to light, you'll just see it. It'll automatically light because it's warmed up. But if you take your finger off, it'll go back to clicking, so that means it hasn't lit. So all you do is just hold it down a bit longer, say 10 seconds, and then it should light.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's switched off to that point there. This side of it is your fan. Right, centre's off. To the right is automatic. Okay, that's thermostatically controlled, so as the heat rises it goes up and down. To this side is your manual fan, so you can control it on that control there. Okay, when you've got heat running, always have some kind of fan running. So you've got your vents there. You'll have your vents in your bathroom as well. You can run the fan without any heat as well. So in the summer, if you want to just circulate air, it will just run on its own without any heat.
Right.
Okay. Happy with the heating?
Yep.
Yeah, good. Well, we'll do other appliances.
Although I have to say, I did like the one in the camper van which ran off diesel.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's quite a few that do that now, yeah. But I don't know, once you've got electric running, if you're connected to electric, you're not paying extra for that electric, you're better off in that.
Yes,
This will keep it nice and warm. This size van.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Easy
You
to
can
keep
tell
this
that
warm.
now.
Yeah, well, yeah. How cold it is. You wait until we go back outside again, you'll realise how warm it is in here. Yeah. Right, fridge. On off button. So you just press and hold and that switches it on and off. The screen's asleep at the moment. If I just press that, lights the screen up. The left button changes between the energies. So it's running on electric at the moment. That's 12 volt, which is coming off the back of the car.
Yeah.
So when the car is connected and the engine's running. Okay, it won't cool the fridge down, it just maintains the temperature of the fridge. Okay, so when you're travelling, it's not going to cool your fridge down.
Oh, isn't it?
No, so what you need to do is cool the fridge down before you travel if you can. So it all depends, obviously, if you've got it stored at home or if you've got it in storage. If you're in storage, obviously you can't cool it down before you
No,
go.
it meant to be at home, so that's
so
not
if
a
you
problem,
can-
but
Yeah, if you're
if
yeah, all these fridges are the same. Apart,
Right.
there is some certain ones for motorhomes that are
Well,
quite small, compact ones which will run off 12 volt. But
yeah, my camper van one did.
yeah, so it
Very
does
well.
tend to be a small camper
Yeah.
van one. If it was this size, it was unlikely it would have cooled it down. But what it will do, it'll act a bit like a cooler box, but it'll just maintain the temperature. It won't cool it down. Okay. If you see that there, it's got a warning light flashing, and then it's got a spanner there. That means it's obviously not operating because the car's not connected, so it's detected the car's not connected and the engine's not running. Okay.
Right.
If that happens on the gas, that means the gas hasn't lit. So to light the gas, if I just press that, gas flame there. Okay. If it lights, you can hear it clicking. Yeah, I just lit then. If that was blue light flashing and spanner coming up on the gas side of it, that means the gas hasn't lit. Okay, there are obviously reasons where you may have not switched the gas on, you haven't turned it, or you run out of gas. Or there could be air in the system similar to your boiler. Okay, so if it does do that, it starts flashing. Switch it off, so press and hold, switch it off. Check them things. If you're not sure if you've got gas, obviously you can just light your cooker up just to make sure you've got gas running. Give it a few seconds, then switch it back on. And it may fail again, so again switch it off. Give it a few seconds, then switch it back on. It's probably take about 2 or 3 attempts to get it to light if you haven't lit it for a while. Okay, best thing to do is light it every now and again. You know,
yeah,
whenever you go away, just for half an hour, if that, just to make sure the burner will run okay. Okay, then this side here is your temperature range. So all 5 lit, that's the coldest fridge you're going to be. So just keep pressing that, it'll just keep going round and round and round. So 2 or 3, probably about average depending on the temperature outside.
Yeah.
If you're going on the continent, electric may struggle because obviously the supply that you get on the continent is probably a bit less than what we get here, or a lot less. So gas, you may need to run it on gas to be more efficient.
Right.
Okay. And it will it's also got a memory. So if I switch that off, when you next switch it on, it will remember what it was running on last time. So it'll try to attempt to connect to electric, obviously, as long as that's connected. Okay, happy with that?
Yeah.
Good. Inside your fridge, you've got this little tab, which just hides under the handle. Okay, that just hides under there. You see that? So that is there
Oh, yeah.
to keep the door open so it air circulate when you're in storage.
Yeah. And have you got something that latches it secure when you're towing?
No, that's it.
Or, right.
It's actually on its catch itself. Okay, and that just press and hold, switches it off. Okay.
Right.
Oh dear, wish I hadn't stayed down there so long. All right, okay. Circulation gun. So you got a 12-volt igniter.
Yeah. Try to work
Okay.
this out.
Good. Okay, all rings lit.
Separate grill.
Yeah, grill as well. Hat handles inside your grill pan. Obviously, you wouldn't normally want to cook it in there. It'd be a bit hot else.
That rattles.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you don't
Oh, it does in a motorhome, yeah. Obviously, in this, you won't hear it rattling.
No.
It's like a tree going down in the forest. You wouldn't know if it makes a noise or not. You don't know.
Oh. There's lit. Yeah, I mean that's going to be similar to.
Yeah, just want to make sure it's staying in. Obviously, they've been cleaning it. Sometimes that does affect it. Until it's burnt something off. It doesn't stay lit this time. I'll get an engineer to come and check it out. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no.
It might have just had some cleaning stuff on it. Sometimes that happens.
Going to pause it.
So obviously you've got a limited amount of water. So if you are going to use a shower on board, you may just want to use, just a bit at a time instead of having it on constantly.
In nearly 10 years, I never used the shower.
No, I never do on my van.
I don't.
If you want it on it constant, just turn it round to that position, and it'll be on constant. Why you can't just open and shut the tap, I don't know, but you can use that as, a bit like what do you call it, hose attachment outside. Okay. The only problem with that is just make sure you open that for winter.
Yeah.
So it allows, and it's probably easier. But just take that off and drop the pipe down there so it drains out. You don't want that freezing, obviously.
No, I mean it's one reason why I chose this
Yeah.
layout.
Yeah.
Because even these little tiny vans have great big shower
Oh, they do.
cubicles in
Yeah.
some of them, don't they?
Well, they do. A lot of people. I don't know why. That seems to be the thing at the moment. Big washrooms at the end, and you're losing a lot of space. Whereas this is compact and still usable. But,
Yes.
Yeah. I think Swift have got a new one with this layout. It's probably slightly bigger. I think it is, but yeah, somewhat similar to that this. Okay. In here you've got your TV amplifier.
Yeah.
The little on-off button on the top left.
Yeah.
You see that just above the V. Then you've got a directional aerial. I'm just trying to see where. Oh, it's there. There's me looking on the door. So that's at the back of there. So there is a red dot. Okay, on there it says red dot at the bottom there it says denotes the front of the antenna. Okay, so if you want to use it, all you do is loosen the locking nut, raise it up, have a look, see where everybody else is. Obviously, before you do this, raise it up to see where everybody else is putting their aerial, and then you can just turn that around until you find the signal.
Oh.
Okay. So just bring that down. You can also change the angle of the top of the aerial by using this, by just spinning that round. And you change it from that flat to upright. So it all depends on where you are, to what angle you need it. As someone said, if it's that way up, it's usually in a mountainous areas or hilly areas.
Which is usually where I am.
Yeah, right. Obviously table storage, make sure you secure it with that little catch there, because the last thing you want to do is that bouncing around and causing damage.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Is that What's the